Got team coverage from Neil Cavuto, who talked to Jeff Bezos just yesterday. Brett Larson to talk about the future for all this, and Susan Lee a little bit on the finances and the economics. Welcome to all of you.
He's with us as well. Susan, I love that he chose his brother, Mark, to accompany him as his little brother. He's a firefighter here in Westchester County, just outside of New York City. I also believe he runs some sort of financial firm as well. But brothers going to space, an 18-year-old, Oliver Damon, a Dutch teenager, and then I love her to death, Wally Funk, 82-year-old aviation pioneer. If anybody's more pumped, I don't know, because she's been waiting 60 years for this moment.
Yeah, and she should have flown back in the 60s as well. But I have to say, Sandra, don't you find it interesting that for all this talk, this progressive talk that billionaires shouldn't exist, they have to pay their fair share of taxes, America seems pretty fixated on the super wealthy. And Bezos is a great example of this evolution of the rich guy, because not only do you have to have deep pockets like the Rockefellers, but now you have to be this Howard Hughes kind of action adventurer. But make no mistake, you know, Jeff Bezos is an entrepreneur, and he's a businessman first and foremost, and this is a very successful marketing campaign for his Blue Origin space tourism service in the future, where he's going to charge around $200,000 at least for initially. But this is why billionaires should exist, because they underwrite and they fund innovation when government can't.
Well stated, Susan. Thank you. I like
around $8 billion currently, and that could grow a lot more in the future to maybe $1.4 trillion by the end of this decade. But, you know, coming from the business side, during this flight, I actually checked Amazon stock to see how it reacted with Amazon's founder going up there to 0G. And this was only made possible, by the way, the date of this launch. Jeff Bezos could only do this after handing over the day-to-day reins to Andy Jassy. So he's no longer the Amazon CEO, executive chairman. So there was less risk for Amazon shareholders for him to get on board this first human flight for Blue Origin.